Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Truth Bombs. Today, we're diving into a story that's shaking the foundations of Bitcoin.
If you've been holding BTC, listen up.
Because new revelations from the Jeffrey Epstein files could be the catalyst
That sends Bitcoin spiraling towards zero.
I'm not here to hype or scaremonger. This is based on 100% verified facts from recent reports.
We'll break down the connections, the current market meltdown,
and why you might want to sell before it's too late. Stick around for the full 5 minutes. I've got exclusive insights from today's news that could save your portfolio. Let's get into it. First, the bombshell. Just days ago, on February 1st, 2026, the U.S. Department of Justice released millions of new files from the Jeffrey Epstein case. And guess what? They revealed deep ties between the convicted sex offender and the early days of Bitcoin and crypto. Fact, Epstein invested $3 million in Coinbase back in 2014 through his U.S. Virgin Islands entity, Igo Company LLC. That's when Coinbase was just a startup. Now a $51 billion giant. Emails show Coinbase co-founder Fred Ehrsam even discussed meeting Epstein for the deal.
but it gets worse. Epstein also backed Blockstream,
a key Bitcoin development firm, and indirectly funded Bitcoin Core developers in 2015. He tried to steer Bitcoin's early direction, emailing about speaking to founders of Bitcoin, while pitching ideas like a Sharia-compliant digital currency. And Adam Back, Blockstream's CEO and a Bitcoin pioneer, is now facing calls to resign from early Bitcoin dev Luke Dashjr over these revelations.
These files aren't just old news, they're rattling Silicon Valley
and the crypto world right now, exposing how Epstein mingled money with tech giants like Peter Thiel and Reid Hoffman,
who advised against some deals but couldn't stop the flow. This isn't conspiracy.
It's documented in DOJ releases from February 2026. Now, let's update you on Bitcoin's current state as of February 5th, 2026. BTC is trading around $71,350, down over 6% in the last 24 hours. It briefly dipped below $70,000 yesterday, amid a global risk asset sell-off that's the lowest since November 2024. Just days ago, on February 1st,
why the drop? Macro factors like geopolitical tensions with Iran and Russia, inflation fears, and economic slowdown are pushing investors out of risky assets, but the Epstein files are amplifying the panic.
They've sparked scrutiny of crypto's origins, with mentions of Bitcoin 1,522 times in the docs, Coinbase 266 times, and even Tether's Brock Pierce 801 targets like Polymarket and Robinhood are betting BTC could fall below $65,000 this year, with odds at 71%. This isn't hype, it's real-time data showing eroding confidence. So why could Bitcoin actually go to zero because of this? Let's look at the facts. Bitcoin has no intrinsic value. It's not backed by anything, relying on scarcity and trust. These Epstein ties expose how early funding came from controversial sources. If governments crack down like bans in China or new US reg, mining could halt amid energy crises, as one BTC transaction uses a month's worth of household electricity. Nobel economist Eugene Fama predicts BTC to zero in 10 years due to volatility and lack of stable value. History shows bear markets like 2022, where BTC retested key averages and dropped hard. With Epstein's shadow now over Blockstream and Coinbase, plus ongoing sell-offs, we're seeing self-reinforcing panic. Analysts say deep declines need systemic stress, and this scandal provides it. Bitcoin's crossed thresholds.
Stop crypto! Protect banks!
But scandals like this could reverse them. Here's the wake-up call. Bitcoin can go down further, fast. We've seen 40% drops from highs, and with Epstein files fueling distrust, combined with macro headwinds, it might not recover. Community banks are even lobbying against crypto, claiming stablecoins could drain trillions. If you're in BTC, consider selling before it's too late. Rotate to safer assets like gold, as some traders are doing. But don't take my word, do your research.
This is based on today's facts. Epstein's crypto investments are real, the price is dropping.